Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Alhamdulillahirrahmanirrahim. Thank you for the opportunity given to me. First of all, I would like to thank for International Conference on Mathematics, Science and Education Committee for giving me the opportunity to present my research result and extraordinary appreciation for their efforts in organizing this international conference during COVID-19 pandemic. Well, I will just present the result of my research entitled The Effectiveness of Using the Hypercontent Module to Improve Creative Thinking Skill of Students in Department of Physics Education, Muhammadiyah University of Makassar, by myself, Salwar Faida, and Nurfadila as co-authors. Next, background. As we know that entering the Industrial Revolution 4.0 era, advanced technology has changed the pattern of human life activities in various fields, including education. It's characterized by the use of digital technology in the learning process. The main focus is to produce human resources who are not only superior in the cognitive aspect, but also able to develop non-cognitive aspects so that they are able to success in their future life and careers. Humans who are able to compete in the future are not those who only rely on their intelligence, but are able to use their intelligence to generate new idea in problem solving as a form of creativity. This can be done by applying technological literacy in the learning process to train student thinking skill in generating new idea. The use of technology can help thinking skill to solve problem. One of the application of technological literacy in learning is implementing a hyper content module. It's hoped that students can reach knowledge from the learning materials content through easy access with technology so that they can achieve success in their life and career in the future through their creativity to solve a problem. Then, the method, this type of study is pre-experimental research with one group pretest post-test design. In this study, before research subjects were given treatment in the form of giving hypercontent module, the researchers first made observation in the form of pretest of student creative thinking skill. Then the treatment or experiment is carried out with implementation of learning using the hypercontent module for meetings. After that, reobservation was held in form of post-test of the student creative thinking skill. The difference of the result of pre-test and post-test show the effectiveness of giving hypercontent modules uh, and on student creative thinking skill. The result of data collection continue with data analysis in the form of descriptive analysis to describe student creative thinking skill and the endgame test to see how much the index different between the pre-test and post-test. Okay. The next is result and discussion. You can see the table. The result of descriptive statistics show the average score of student creative thinking skill in Department of Physics Education Muhammadiyah University of Makassar before and after being applied hypercontent module. Table 1 show the increase of student creative thinking skill before and after being given hypercontent module in the learning process. Although the increase is not very significant, but it look the standard of the lowest and the highest score that can be achieved by the student before and after implementation of hypercontent model be more better. Therefore, learning based on technological literacy will be more interesting so that it has implication for the ranking of one knowledge acquisition. You can see that the number of subject is 16 people, and you can see the highest score, lowest score, and average score. Okay, next, this is the table 2. Table 2 show that the index gain of student creative thinking skill Okay, in Department of Physics Education, Muhammadiyah University of Makassar, at the medium category with an index gain 0.369, this show that the hypercontent model is effective to improve creative thinking skill, even though the increase is still in the medium category. Thus, the hypercontent model can be an alternative in the 21st century learning, but it still needs improvement from various aspects. Further research is needed on the application of hypercontent model to be able to make a greater contribution to improve quality of learning process. Okay. Uh, you can see that a hypercontent model is one of device learning based on TFAC consisting of the QR code as navigation tools so that student can access the unit content material at random according to needs and desire of student. QR code contains learning resource in the form of presentation file, website address, text, video, audio, image, and practice question that can be accessed through the QR code reader application. Thus, module look more attractive and less boring when compared to ordinary module, which contain only text and image and then to be ticked. A hypercontent model is expected to have implication in the form of improving student thinking skill through the process of discovering new knowledge from various learning sources that there are seen as learning realities. A student also can learn anytime and anywhere just with access the QR code on the hypercontent module. So based on the research, it can be conclude that there is an increase of student creative thinking skill after being taught using the hypercontent module with a gain text of 0.369 with medium category. Two, the increase of student creative thinking skill was not so significant due the limit number of meetings so that the implementation was not optimal. However, the average score, the creative thinking skill increased from 64.51 to 77.64. So hypercontent model effective to improve creative thinking skill of student in Department of Physics Education, Muhammadiyah University of Makassar. Okay, for all my presentation, I apologize if there is a mistake. In fact, if there are questions related to the result of this research. Thank you very much and wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.